International Consolidated Airlines Group, SA is a British-Spanish multinational airline holding company headquartered in London, United Kingdom and with its registered office in Madrid, Spain. It was formed in January 2011 by the merger of British Airways and Iberia, the flag carrier airlines of the United Kingdom and Spain. It is the seventh largest airline company in the world measured by 2010 revenues. IAG has a primary listing on the London Stock Exchange and has been a FTSE 100 constituent since January 24, 2011. It has secondary listings on the Madrid, Barcelona, Bilbao and Valencia stock exchanges, and has been a constituent of the IBEX 35 index since April 1, 2011. British Airways, Iberia and Vueling operate under their separate brand names. History: British Airways and Iberia signed a preliminary merger agreement in November 2009. In April 2010, British Airways and Iberia signed a full merger agreement, with an intended completion date of late 2010, subject to securing the necessary regulatory approvals. The merger between British Airways and Iberia was completed on January 21, 2011, and shares in IAG began trading in London and Madrid on January 24. In March 2011, IAG agreed to purchase 8 Airbus A330-300 aircraft and to take options on 8 more, to be used for Iberia's long-haul fleet. On October 6, 2011, IAG created Iberia Express, a new low-cost airline to operate short and medium-haul routes from IAG's Madrid hub and provide transfer feed on to Iberia's long-haul network. Iberia Express began operations on March 25, 2012. On November 4, 2011, IAG agreed in principle to acquire British Midland International from Lufthansa for an undisclosed sum, in a deal which would increase IAG's share of slots at Heathrow Airport from 45% to 54%. On December 22, 2011, IAG agreed a binding deal with Lufthansa to acquire BMI for £172.5 million. On March 30, 2012, the purchase of BMI was approved, subject to the condition that the combined group divest itself of 12 daily slots and lease 2 daily slots at Heathrow Airport. The acquisition was completed on April 20, 2012. And the BMI fleet and routes will be integrated into the British Airways schedule by the end of 2012. On November 8, 2012, International Consolidated Airlines Group made a cash tender offer to buy 100% of Vueling, the Spanish low-cost airline based in Barcelona. IAG subsidiary Iberia currently owns 45.85% of Vueling and the Iberia boards has agreed not to tender the offer. This means that Iberia would retain its existing shareholding in Vueling with IAG if successful, gaining the remaining 54.15%. The offer was a 7 per ordinary share of Vueling, with the total cost of acquiring the 54.15% anticipated to be a 113 M. It will be funded using internal IAG resources. The reported total assets of Vueling as of September 30, 2012 were 805 M, and in the 9 months to September 30, 2012 it generated profits before tax of 59 M. An application for authorization of the offer was submitted to the Comisión Nacional del Mercado de Valores. After getting the go-ahead from the CNMV, the offer was launched to Vueling's shareholders in the first quarter of 2013 and Vueling has recommended its shareholders reject the offer. The offer will be subject to a minimum acceptance condition of 90% of the voting rights of the Vueling's shares not already owned by Iberia. It is not subject to regulatory approval by the European Commission. The board of IAG improved its offer for Vueling to a 9.25 on March 27, 2013. This offer was accepted by the Vueling board on April 9, 2013 and received majority shareholder approval on April 23, 2013. IAG will assume control of Vueling on April 26, 2013. In December 2012, IAG completed the merger of the cargo operations of British Airways, BMI and Iberia into a single business unit, IAG Cargo. In April 2013, IAG confirmed the conversion of options to acquire 18 Boeing 787 Dreamliners into firm orders, in a deal worth around $4.5 billion. The aircraft are planned to replace some of British Airways' fleet of Boeing 747s between 2017 and 2021. On October 16, 2013, Iberia unveiled a new livery to be used from the end of November 2013. At the Farnborough Air Show 2014, IAG converted the options for 20 Airbus A320neo aircraft into firm orders which are currently intended to replace 21 short-haul British Airways aircraft. Corporate affairs, structure and headquarters. IAG is incorporated in Spain as a Sociedad Anónima. Its board meetings are held in Madrid and its tax domicile is in Spain. IAG has a primary listing on the London Stock Exchange and has been a FTSE 100 constituent since January 24, 2011. It has secondary listings on the Madrid, Barcelona, Bilbao and Valencia stock exchanges. IAG has its operational headquarters, which controls the management of both its Spanish and British subsidiaries, at 2 World Business Centre on the property of London Heathrow Airport in the London Borough of Hillingdon. Divisions, subsidiaries and franchises. The structure of the main operating companies is, British Airways plc, BA City Flyer, British Airways Limited, Open Skies, Comair, Sun Air. Iberia Lunes or copyright Res de Spa plus or minus a, SA Group, Iberia, Air Nostrum, Iberia Express, Amadeus IT Group, Viva Tours, Casesa, Iberia Cards, Iberia Training, Adquiria. Vueling Airlines, SA. IAG Cargo, minority shareholdings, Royal Air Maroc, Air Mauritius, major shareholders, financial results, destinations. IAG has around 415 aircraft and serves around 200 destinations. Fleet. As of January 17, 2014, IAG had a total of 412 aircraft with 150 aircraft on order and in excess of 110 options. The most popular type operated is the Airbus A320 series, with a combined fleet of 226 aircraft. For details of the current aircraft operated by the group, see the fleet details for each of the main operating subsidiaries, British Airways, Iberia and Vueling. References. External links. Official website.